So Michael Smith, world #1, world champion. We're here today to talk about a fantastic, exciting relationship that you have just started up. Can you just explain how much you're enjoying your new journey with shot?
Yeah, it's unreal. It's been 2 years in the making this now, and literally back and forth with new darts, but I think we finally found the right one. I just can't wait to get going. It's a new prospect for me working with a company in New Zealand. They want to make it big in Europe, and I want to break out globally as well, so we kind of match each other's ambitions now.
And as a darts player, what do you look for when it comes to a manufacturer?
With Shot, it was anything I said they did. It's like, I'm going to be the face of the company, I'll be the #1, especially not just the PDC but with them. So anything I do, they're going to do for me. If I want, like, I could essentially turn into Peter Wright. I want a new set every week if I wanted, but no, just with Pete and Emma, they've been great with me as well. Everything I've asked for, they've done straight away. And literally, I'll ask for a different set of flights or a new dart and it'll be with me in a week. Like, even from New Zealand, it's there in a week, so it's been unreal, the experience so far, and I just can't wait to get going now.
And that's important as well, isn't it? Not just Michael Smith, the darts player, but Michael Smith, the brand. It's important that you start to grow that even more.
Yeah, of course. I want to be massive. Like we have all the shirts on sale, all the darts, everything, and it's just UK or Europe. If I can break out into New Zealand, Australia, and we're Shot's massive in the US as well, I'm just excited to get going though.
And in terms of the darts themselves, you've always thrown with a pretty similar set, but is there anything that you have changed with your new darts?
I just made it a bit more fancy. It's still a plain dart. I've got other ranges out, but the one I'm playing with, it's got a few slashes of red in, but the main grip's in the middle, so I only touch the dart with one finger. So that's there, but we also want to make it not overcomplicating things. I want to make it simple plus affordable for kids as well. I want the dart I brought out should be cheap enough where kids can still buy it. I wanted to keep it relevant and keep it my style as well.
And what were the non-negotiables with the style? What are the things that you had to still have in those darts?
You got the measurements, it had to be the same length, there's a certain length, a certain width. But the creators could go nuts on it. If I didn't like it, I didn't like it. And the first dart we did, it was a bit out there, but they wouldn't fly right, they wouldn't sit in the board right. We had some more come through, just wouldn't sit right. Even with, I was using old stems, old flights from different things, it just wouldn't sit right. I used their stems and flights, just wouldn't go in. And this one turned up, put the stems and flights in, it was sitting nice, standing up high instead of sideways, and yeah, it just felt good, it felt comfy, it felt like I hadn't changed.
And I guess one of the most important questions is why Shot? Because you're world #1, I'm sure people were falling over their feet to get their hands on Michael Smith's darts. So why was it Shot that was the perfect fit for you?
Like I said before, it's been 2.5 years, and Shot was the first ones that showed the interest. I had a couple of other manufacturers, the one I was still with as well, but they was the most appealing. They asked me what did I want, not what they was going to offer me, and we just sat down, we kept it simple. Did everything right. The contract's not even massive, it's just a couple of lines by the looks of it, but they just seemed more interested in, because they had the goal of breaking into Europe and I had a goal of breaking abroad, well, across seas, and now it's even better that I'm about to sign and I'm world #1 now as well, so it makes it even bigger, and yeah, I can't wait to get going.
And also, when you look at Shot as a brand, I think they put so much emphasis, don't they, on the relationship between the brand and the player. Is that something you find important, to almost feel like you're part of a wider family, I guess?
Yeah, it's just being part of Shot. It does feel good. When I went there last year to see the factory and have a walk around, just everyone was so nice, it was so good, and then I realised why I was there, that they actually make other companies' darts as well. So it's not only just Shot darts, they're making other dart players. I think they used to make Van Geren's when he was at QMax as well. They're still making Bulls darts and stuff like that. So they actually, like the old voice of darts, they're doing everything. And to be a part of that, and I've had a few pictures sent that the factory was shut down just to be making my stuff. It feels amazing having that done there. And
how important is it that you just have total confidence in what they're doing with your darts?
Yeah, normally you'd have to sit down and look at it, but just on the phone, on Skype, send a few pictures, and the design's within a couple of hours, and then within a week, 10 days maybe, the dart's there. If you don't like it, swap. And everything he asked for, he was like, that's no problem, no problem. There was no and ahhing saying, maybe this is better, maybe that is not. Whatever I said, they did, and I've not had that before. And
how were they throwing? How have you found them so far?
I've had a couple of practices with them, but not many. I've been trying to get ready with the Premier League and the World Cup. But in the practice, I'm hitting 180s for fun. I've not been thrown at doubles, so I don't know what that is, but no, the scoring's there, they're flying, they're sitting up nice, they're standing up a lot higher than what my darts do now as well. So they do feel comfy in my hand, and like I said before, not much has changed with them.